Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. All right, Singy, let's get right into it. He threw an absolute gem last time out.
Seriously, Boog. I mean, this guy was nearly untouchable. Opposing hitters baffled all day long. Impressive stuff, and we'll see if his teammate can match it today.
Pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. Getting the nod on the mound, Tanner Bybee.
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Fouled off to the right.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
That one off the mark, and it's 1-1. And that is out of play. Outside.
2 strikes.
Too low, and it's ball 3. Fights it off. He'll see another. 3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That's to third, and that's just foul. In the air, left side, Noel. He makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. And now it'll be Christian Yelich.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
Not even close there. Ball 1. That one laced to center and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting third, first baseman,
Rhys Hoskins to the plate. That's inside. Bybee picks to first.
No, he's in there.
Yelich dives back in. Man at first, 1 away. Yelich goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Save. Kicks and deals. Outside low. And it's 2-1.
2-1.
Hoskins pushes it foul. Man at second. On the ground to third. Slings to first in time. And now it's William Contreras.
William Contreras.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Noel sizes this one up. And that is that. Back now at Progressive Field. And today's starting pitcher, Freddie Peralta. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Daniel Schneemann leading things off and takes a strike. Hard ground ball, base down.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Runner takes off. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Schneemann stands at second with no outs. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. And there's one down. So in now for Cleveland, John Kenzie Noel.
John Kenzie Noel.
And a foul ball. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Swung on, belted. That one's back there. Forget it. That's worth the price of admission. His 4th home run of the season. It's 2-0. Base is empty, one away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Mansardo. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering is down low.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That finds the mark on the inside corner. And there's ball 4. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
1-0.
In the dirt, blocked. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over. The throw won't get there in time. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. First and second, one out. Thomas will hit next. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Next offering upstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Check swing, and he went. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3. Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. Went deep in the ball game last night. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 on 2 outs. That misses the zone, and now 2-0. Rips that one to right. And that is that. Second inning set to go. Now the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. Bybee back to work. Chourio getting to start in left. Only 20 years old. And he was born in Venezuela. And that one is lifted in the air. Thomas makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. And stepping in is the speedy Sal Frelick. On the inside corner for a strike. One out, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Liner to second, and picked on the hop. On to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here in Cleveland, bottom of the second. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Khalil Watson. And it's fouled away. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. So digging in, Angel Martinez. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Clips the corner, and the count is 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Frelick hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Daniel Schneemann now at the plate. A single and a run scored and a walk. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Just missed. This one in the air. Ortiz. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. On to the third inning at the plate, Joseph Ortiz. Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And here is Tyler Black.
Ball 1,
way high there. And that's ball 1. Ortiz aboard here at first with nobody out. Check swing, called strike.
Nope, that's inside.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. That one ran inside, almost got him.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at him.
Runner takes off, cut on and miss. Throw, save. Runner at second here, one gone. That's off the inside corner. 2-1.
Three balls, one strike.
And ball four, two aboard.
Ball four.
2 on, 1
Now
out.
batting,
Christian
designated
Yelich
hitter,
up now for the
Yelich.
Brewers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he left that changeup
0-1.
up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Ground ball to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Swing and a ball line to center. Puts it away for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Hoskins, the next to hit, takes ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball upstairs.
And that's going to get into the corner. And that's a fair ball. 1 run across, headed for the plate. Head first slide, and he's safe. It's 2-2.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Contreras stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next offering is outside.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
The throw to first. They limit the damage here. Set for the bottom of the third. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. That one way outside, and that's ball 1. Late swing, foul to the left.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's back. Out of here. A solo shot. His 7th home run of the season. And just like that, they're out front. It's 3-2. Jhonkensy Noel digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And a swing and a miss there.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Chases that one out of the zone, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Manzardo in the box now. No balls and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first. 2 away now. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Reached on an infield single his first time. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
On the ground to the left, and foul ball. And that one almost hit him.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. As we go to the top of the 4th, now it's going to be Jackson Chourio. First pitch misses.
Well, these Brewers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Sends it across to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Freeland batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Not close with that one.
Strikes.
Now 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Oh, he hit him.
First base.
And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now batting.
Up now for
Center fielder,
Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. Grounded out his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw. Save. Here's a 1-1. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a little roller right side. Martinez throws to first in time, and they get the out. Now it's the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Outside, and that is ball 1. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
That one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 outs. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the 4th. So in now for Cleveland, Lane Thomas. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Guardians showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Mitchell gets under it, brings it in, and there's 1 down. And up next for Cleveland, Will Brennan. He's 0 for 1.
And And
Ball
that
one,
pitch
no
count
strike.
is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little
that's
sooner
ball.
rather than later.
Base is empty,
2-0.
one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. There's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Terang gets it to first. Got the out. Khalil Watson digs in now. Went down on strikes his first time through. Just missed. That misses. And the count now 2-0.
2-0.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
He goes down looking. And we're back, ready now for the 5th inning. Now at the plate, Tyler Black. Bybee back to work. Black, in his rookie season, 24 years old, and he was born in Canada. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. So the lineup flips over. This is Bryce Terang. He's 0 for 1. Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. 0-1. Hit hard but foul off to the left. The Brewers trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that's off the inside edge. 1-2 to count. And that's outside.
All right, so in this at bat, he's seen a couple of off-speed pitches, now back-to-back fastballs. In this count, you definitely got to stay back. Make sure you don't get out in front and be prepared to shorten up and hit the ball the other way.
Now it's Christian Yelich, the MVP in 2018, the runner-up in 2019. That one is absolutely belted. Thomas going back on this one. Didn't quite have enough. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Angel Martinez. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
That one misses, and now it's even 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Outside with a breaking ball. Next offering is fouled back. Upstairs. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Daniel Schneemann, 1 for 2. Just missed. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. That's down and in.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others, it was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one on its way. Going, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 4-2. So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Jhonkensy Noel. And that one missing low.
1-0.
2 out, space is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, right field, and makes the grab, and that will end the inning.
Oh yeah, well, let's do this.
All set for the top of the 6th. Up now for Milwaukee, Rhys Hoskins.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Now the catcher up to hit, William Contreras. First pitch, and he just misses. That one fouled off. The 1-1. Line and a base hit into right. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, left fielder, Jackson Chourio.
Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. First offering, and it just misses. And another ball with the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Breaking ball inside. Ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So up next, Sal Frelick.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
There's a strike.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening as the count evens at 1.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ground ball up the middle. Martinez. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Tim Herron.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
whistle. Bases loaded with one away. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. And a breaking ball misses outside. Bases loaded, one away. And that drops in for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one not close. 2-2. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1 over to first, safe. Joseph Ortiz getting ready to hit.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Line drive. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Aaron Ashby.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Well, 1-run game. Kyle Manzardo now at the plate. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that King Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam. And that one fouled off. And they'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And downstairs. This one smacked out to left center. Lunging, but can't bring it in.
Man, that feels so good when you can win a battle like that. Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
And there's a foul ball. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Chorio hauls it in, and there's one away. Here comes Lane Thomas. 0-2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Next offering is downstairs. Working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, 1 out. And now the right fielder, Will Brennan. Ripped down the line, way back there. It's got a chance, and it is foul.
Well, anytime you launch one foul that has the distance, it's tough to reset for the rest of the at-bat. He's going to have to do it here. You know, that changeup didn't fool him by much, but it did its job and had him out front.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Battling here as he fouls it away. Down and in, moved his feet.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him. Huge strikeout there. So in now for Cleveland, Angel Martinez. In there, and it's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Hoskins takes it himself out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Paul Sewald.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Tyler Black up now for the Brewers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Misses inside. Ball 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's one away. So digging in, Bryce Terang.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
1-1.
To third, and that's just foul. That one the other way. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Yelich stands in now, looks at that one inside. Line drive. That's a base hit, and the tying run is on base.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
But with the tie and run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brian Hudson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Brian Hudson.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the third baseman, Daniel Schneemann. 1 for 3. And that's a strike.
You know, these Guardians putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. One thing is they haven't been fooled all that much. 6 of their hits have come off speed pitches.
That one inside. And the count 1-2.
And that success against off-speed pitches tells me they're doing a great job of seeing the ball deep, letting the ball travel, and then just trying to use the whole field.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
They got it for out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. And up next for Cleveland, Jhonkensy Noel. He's already homered in this game. Just missed.
That's ball 2.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Cade Smith.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Well, 1-run game, and here's the catcher, William Contreras. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Now batting, left fielder, Jackson
So up
Chorio.
next, Jackson Chorio. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
1 ball,
Outside
2
low.
strikes.
It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope,
Just misses there.
That's a really good take.
And And the sweeper misses.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And now, Sal Frelick, third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. He's in there.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just
the Guardians going with a new pitcher, Sam Hentges.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Next for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with 1 away. Joseph Ortiz will hit next. Golden opportunity right here. And fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
One ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. In the dirt, but kept close. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. Ground ball, could be 2. 1 at second. Back to first, and it's over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there. Black in
Outside,
now,
that's a ball.
takes ball 1 off the plate. Check swing on a 1-0. Appeal to third. And he went, says Larry Bullard. Ripped into right center. And that should be extra bases. Run comes in from second, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Now here is Bryce Terang.
Up next for Milwaukee.
New pitcher on here, number 51. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 51. Riley Pine.
And now it's Christian Yelich. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Yoel Payamps. 25th appearance of the year for him.
Number 31. Yoel Payamps.
Kyle Mansardo digs in for the Guardians.
Put together a great at bat last time. Really battled. Ended up with the base hit.
First
Nope.
pitch, and
Ball
he
one.
just misses. High umps. In his 5th season, he features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker,
Oh, that's
and he
just
works
out.
in a changeup. Close, but called a ball. Now 3-1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
To the right side. A dive. He's got it. Throws from his knees. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Bo Naylor.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Bo Naylor. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Next pitch misses way outside. And there's the ball.
3-2.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ripped to third. Throws across the diamond. And that quickly 2 away. Here's Lane Thomas.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Foul ball. And that is downstairs. 1-1.
1-1.
That's a little bit low. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And that's a double.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And the batter now, Will Brennan. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Tying run at the plate. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Joey Cantillo.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins.
So he came out clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
Swings through that.
All ones the count.
And that one clips the corner. Ball one there.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Chorio at the plate and takes high there. Contreras at first, one gone. Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Back-to-back singles. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Freeland stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a foul out of play. One out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Hauls it in for the out. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers.
Garrett Mitchell.
First pitch misses. Just missed. First and second, 2 down here in the top of the ninth. And another ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
There's the strike. And they're all loaded up.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier. Kind of goes without saying, but straight on these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
Fly ball down the line. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Abner Uribe.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Khalil Watson. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Stephen Kwan. A runner at first for him, nobody out. And that drops in for a strike.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over.
Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. The tying run at the plate. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Ball in the dirt, and it gets away. Watson into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it drops in. The run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and they trail by 1. Here's the clip. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians, Nolan Jones.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
And the slider just misses.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three. He's 2 outs away. Next is the designated hitter, Jose Ramirez. That one at triple digits.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
That's a ball.
And ball one. And look out as that one ran in and got him. John Kenzie Noel digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. And the first offering is not close. Right through there for a strike. Big spot, tying and winning runs aboard with 1 down. Slider for a strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And the Guardians with 1 out left. Now on the bump, Jared Koenig.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Last out for the Guardians in this one. Kyle Manzardo, the next to hit. Trying to deliver as the hero. Swing and a miss as he was late. 2 outs.
0-1.
Both the tying and winning runs are on. Smoked into left field. Base hit. Here comes the throw. It's offline and he scores. It's 6-6.
Big RBI for him right there. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ballgame.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Pinch running here, Brian Rocchio. So in now for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. Outside low, and that's ball one. Winning run and scoring position with 2 away. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2.
2 strikes.
That one the other way. Makes the play. And that's out. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off.
Number 13, Manuel Margot. pitching for the Guardians, number 48, Emmanuel Clase.
Out to short, Rocchio. One away in the top half of the 10th. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. 0 for 3 in this one.
Second baseman, Bryce
Well,
Terang.
it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Good eye right there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Yelich at the dish. That misses.
1-0.
And that's ball 1. 2 down. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Next offering is down low.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
The next offering misses. And now 3-0.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Ball 4, he walked him. And that'll keep the line moving.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Hoskins in the box now. Takes strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That one outside. And a count even 1-1. Fought off foul. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Oliver Dunn now in the game as he takes over at third.
Now playing third base, number 15.
Runner in scoring position, no
Oliver
outs.
Dunn.
Lane Thomas getting ready to hit. Koenig back to work. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1. One ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, and it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. A 2-run homer, and the Guardians walk it off in extra innings.
Extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
Final score.
I gotta do better.